Good morning, boys and girls. How are you all today? It's Thursday and it's time for assembly. Now, as you know, quite often at assembly we talk about children's rights because we are, of course, a rights respecting school. And I was getting a wee bit worried that you might be forgetting all about the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child. And I thought it's really important that even though we're still at home, that we're still talking about these things. Also, we were supposed to be getting the assessor from UNICEF um, to come and assess us before the summer holidays, but of course that's not going to happen now. However, we're quite hopeful that sometime after the summer holidays, not too long after the summer holidays, in fact, the assessors will come in and have a look to make sure that we're still a gold level rights respecting school. So I thought it was important that we try to remember some of the articles and so that we can still be thinking about that even though we're not actually physically at school. So the first slide we're going to look at is a slide which has some pictures on it, and it asks you to guess which article they are thinking about, which article in the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child they are thinking about. Hang on, bear with me. Okay, so here we are. We have three pictures there. There's a picture of some lovely, delicious, healthy food. There is a picture of a hospital, and there's a picture of a wee boy having a lovely, clean drink of water. So have a wee think about which article you think they're going to be talking about today. Did you guess it? It was Article 24. I don't expect you would have remembered the number, but it's Article 24. And Article 24 is about our healthcare. And it's about ensuring that children and adults have access to good quality healthcare, clean water, nutritious food, and a clean environment, and education on health and well-being as well, so that you can stay as healthy as you possibly can. So have a wee think about some of the things that you do to keep yourself healthy. Remembering that to stay healthy, it's not just about keeping your body healthy, it's about trying to keep your mind healthy as well. So what are the things that you do to keep yourself healthy? Did you think of all these things? Getting enough sleep is very, very important in keeping you healthy. It keeps your mind healthy, it keeps your body healthy. Your body needs to sleep, your brain needs to sleep. Otherwise you can't function properly without enough sleep. Nutritious food, fruits and vegetables are all very, very important in keeping your body healthy, of course, you know that. Drinking lots of water, try and drink at least a litre a day. I know that can be tricky, I find that tricky. But I do try to drink as much water as I possibly can. Keeping yourself nice and clean, keeping your teeth clean. And I hope you're still washing those hands, guys. You know how to do it. And exercise is very important as well. I'm hoping that you're still able to get out at least once a day for your exercise, or perhaps even just a run around in the garden, because we do know that exercise is good not only for your body, but also for your mind. A clean environment is very important. And it's interesting, I've been looking on the news and seeing that with this lockdown and with there being so many fewer cars on the road now than there were a few weeks ago, that the pollution levels in so many cities across the world has gone down a lot. Feeling safe, secure and respected is very, very important. We've spoken at assemblies over the last few weeks, but before the lockdown, we spoke about something called GERFIC, if you remember, which means getting it right for every child. And we were looking at the 8 indicators of GERFIC and how you can get help if you're not feeling safe or secure or respected. And healthcare. Everyone has the right to see a doctor or a nurse if they're not feeling well or if they're injured. So here are some activities that you could do if you wanted to. If you want to really think about how we're keeping healthy, you could invent a recipe for a healthy snack that you could make for your family. You could choose 10 items of food from your kitchen, and can you sort them into healthy and not so healthy? And no, we don't put the chocolate bars into the healthy, I'm afraid. And have you taught your family how to wash their hands correctly? Remember, we watched a video at school which showed us how to do it really, really thoroughly, didn't we? So show off how good you are at that. And could you create your own video linked to Article 24? That would be fantastic if you could do that. And remember, if you do that, could you send it in to us? We'd love to see it. And the new hospital that's been built in Scotland is called the Louisa Jordan. Find out who she was and what she did to ensure people's rights to good quality healthcare. See if you can do that. And lastly, boys and girls, just spend a few minutes thinking about what you do to make sure that everyone's getting their right to be healthy, to make sure you're getting your right to be healthy and the people who are around you. What are the things that you do? The lady that's in the picture here, I think she's a doctor, perhaps a nurse. What is she doing to make sure that people stay nice and healthy? What are the things that she does in her job, do you think? Have a wee think about it. And how can we show our appreciation for all our healthcare workers at the moment? You may have taken part in our Clap for Carers, which people all across Britain have been doing over the last few weeks. Every Thursday night, people have been going out and clapping and cheering and making as much noise as possible, banging pots. My son was playing his bagpipes to show our appreciation for all our healthcare workers in Britain. So have a think about all the things that you've been doing for that. Some people have been making pictures, putting them up in their windows, have been sending cards to doctors and hospitals. And I know that Mrs. Warden asked some of you if you would like to make pictures and write messages to the residents at the Burnside Care Home in Lawrence Kirk. So have a think about some of the things you could or have done already. And you know what would be really nice? I've been having a wee think about this. What would be really nice is if you have any nice pictures or video clips of something that you've done to show your appreciation for our care workers, like a dance or a song that you've been singing. Send your videos and pictures in to us, and I will try very, very hard, if I can, to make a wee montage of what the Red Mire boys and girls have been doing to show their appreciation. And I could try and set it to music. You know I'm not very good with computers, but I could try to do that. Okay, that's us, boys and girls. Oh, apart from to say that I don't think we've got any birthdays this week. I don't think we do. I'm really quite worried that I've maybe forgotten people, because on the day that we closed the school, I just ran into the hall and noted down all the birthdays from the birthday cakes that are in the hall. I'm hoping I haven't forgotten anyone. But if I have forgot your birthday, I'm really, really sorry. But just ask your mum to give me a call, not a call, an email, and we'll celebrate your birthday. Okay. Thanks, boys and girls. Bye.